My name is Sylvie Gonzalez, and I am the MTSS facilitator here at Robison Elementary. This is my second year here, and one of the things that many of myself and other MTSS facilitators in the district were struggling with was a way to expedite and make the MTSS agenda, the meetings, flow more effectively. I created an agenda, and the agenda goes through presenting student information, then a whole team question and answer session. We create a SMART goal with the child's main need in mind. After we have the SMART goal, we brainstorm interventions from a list of evidence-based interventions and just good teacher practice. Finally, we move towards the teacher picking those interventions. It's very important for the teacher to be recording the interventions while the whole team is brainstorming, because that gives them something to do and not thinking about all the different things that might be overwhelming them by those interventions. Finally, they pick those, and then we create an action plan. I found that this works really well. The teacher feels supported. We have an action plan, so they walk out with something that they can concretely do in their classroom, and other people have their marching orders, so to speak, and everybody knows what they need to do when they leave the meeting, and then we can follow up, and students are able to get the support that they need. During the PLCs, it's a grade level team and myself as the facilitator, and if we need to, we can ask the principal to come in or a curriculum service provider. Normally, we take a list of students that we know are high need, and then we talk to each one of those teachers, and the leadership team gets together and we prioritize those students ahead of time, and we use that list, and the top 3 will go every week. So we're going to brainstorm the focused interventions. Let's remember, so our goal is student will be able to increase her reading level from a C to an E within 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Kristen, are you ready to record?
I am.
Okay. So we have our teacher is recording, and everybody else at this time is really focusing on, again, that moving that reading level with comprehension and fluency.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, any ideas ready?
I could do a running record on her and do an analysis and give Ms. Hopwood feedback on, you know, her needs, her strengths and her needs, and how she can apply that in guided reading.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like for either the nurse or I or somebody to connect with mom to really nail down when is that appointment. Do they need help getting it scheduled? This has been quite a while that we've been saying we're going.
Mm-hmm.
When is she going to the eye doctor?
You might be already doing this already, but we could send books home with her to read daily and track them. She could bring them back and read them to different staff members.
In addition, I would definitely say the Imagine Learning needs to be happening daily.
In the classroom?
In the classroom. She needs to be on that cycle that we talked about in PLC.
I don't know about in terms of developmental readiness, if talking to her directly about this is where you are, and I would like us to focus on these specific things, you know, maybe 1 a week or, yeah.
Now, what we'd like to think about is what we're going to use for progress at this time. So you can use Imagine Learning as one of your progresses. Did you want to maybe think about creating some kind of goal sheet that is also like a progress tracker on her personal goals? Or do you think that
Why not just do a running record chart with all the levels? Because you know how to do running records already. So each week, whatever you're using for guided reading, you don't have to get out NSGRA, just
do a running record on that book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How often would you say that you should do that?
Once a week.
Weekly.
Okay. So I'm going to put that running record chart and Imagine Learning. We meet we meet twice a month, and we actually try to make it through 3 students, because how I've devised the timeline is we make it through 1 student within 15 minutes. So we usually don't go over 45 minutes for a whole meeting, and that stays within the teacher contract time, so it's fair to the teachers, and we get 3 action plans done per meeting. So that's 6 students that are high need students.